This bill to the House.
I call the Honourable Trevor Mallard.
Mr Speaker, Labour, as my colleague Shane Jones has indicated, is supportive of this bill progressing to the Select Committee. There are still some reservations and some things to work through, but given the history of this matter and the active involvement right from the beginning of the Labour Party and the leading role the Labour Party has taken around Maori language, we of course are very happy to entertain the discussion. I think without wanting to bring up governorship and leadership too much with my very old friend Dr. Sharples, there is some TPP, there's some work that needs to be done because some of the 13 organisations no longer exist, and when you have an out-of-date governance system, then that will have to be fixed up, presumably as part of this this process. But I think the vast majority of New Zealanders now accept that Maori television is doing a superb job. My view is it is the preeminent public broadcaster and the best of the free-to-air channels. Mr Speaker, recently, I think in recent times, we've seen a little bit more from TV3. Even the programs last night, I thought was something that looked into the Tūhoe area as something which I think is pretty much groundbreaking for mainstream primetime television, and that's a good thing. But I think that the fact that Maori television has been going so well puts the pressure on the regular, the more mainstream providers to, in fact, deliver in that area. And I'm pleased it's beginning to work with TV3. My only regret, Mr Speaker, is that the state-owned television, TVNZ, both 1 and 2, seem to be going down to the depth. I know I could probably say this because Claire Curran's not in the House. I don't know why we own them anymore. They are just absolutely hopeless and at providers of good public service television. And I think, sir, maybe we could transpose the management. And if we put the management of MTS in there, maybe, sir, that might make a difference and would have good television rather than a bloated bureaucracy. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
I call Materia Ture.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I too just want to take a short call on this bill. I think it's well overdue.